City, in association with Epoxy Shower Repairs. If you have a leaking shower, then give the team at Epoxy Shower Repairs a call and they will certainly help you out. Find them on Facebook or give them a call on 0421 659 528.
Hi everyone and welcome to this episode of the Pod of Mandurah City, bringing you the news and views from the club, featuring players, coaches, volunteers and supporters. So if you're in the Masters or Mini Roos, State League or Sunday Leagues, we will have you covered. Next week is the start of a very special week in the football calendar as we celebrate Female Football Week. And joining us on the line is Mel, our female development football director. A title's a pretty much of a mouthful, but Mel's in charge of the ladies and the female side of football at the club. I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. And Mel, first of all, thanks for joining us. And it looks like it's going to be a fantastic week coming up.
Yes, thanks for having me on, Jim. Definitely, we have a week of fun things planned for the girls. Female Football Week starts on Friday the 3rd and goes all the way till Friday the 3rd of May till the 12th of May. So most days we actually have organised some events, most of them being free events for members, so registered players of our club and also people that are not part of our club. So it is also open to outsiders or daughters, nieces, granddaughters, even mums.
Grandmas.
Can come along.
Grandmas.
Grandmas, anyone.
Something
That's
for
right.
everybody.
We've catered for all.
Yeah.
Catered for all.
So if we go through the calendar, so as you say, it starts next Friday with a movie night even. Pizza, pyjamas and popcorn. So,
that's right.
Excellent. Is there a secret to what movie you're watching, or is it are you allowed to divulge that information?
Definitely football related.
Okay.
So our movie night we did last year was a big success. This year we've actually opened it to our senior players as well. So it's going to be a mix of everybody. So open for members and non-members. Come in your pajamas, bring your blankets, pillows, bean bags. Whatever you want, the club will be open and we'll be watching a movie on the big screen and playing some games and eating loads of snacks.
Yeah,
so
it's not an outdoor movie, it's definitely an indoor movie night.
It's definitely an indoor movie, yes.
Okay, so that's so it's free for all junior players, and if they want to bring a friend, it's only just going to cost $5. So that starts 5:30 on Friday the 3rd.
That's correct.
For the movie and popcorn and pizza, and then on the Saturday morning, you've got Mandurah Minis.
So we've just opened up just a little training session for our little minis. So we do have quite a few siblings who sit on the sideline and watch their brothers and sisters or whoever in anticipation for when it's their turn. So I've just opened up a training clinic for them on the Saturday morning, which will be run by some of our senior women. So again, club members, anyone outside, if they want to participate in that, feel free to come along.
Just come along. So that's 9 till 10 on Saturday the 4th. And then obviously on Sunday the 5th, there's match day for all the junior and seniors. So you're probably going to be a little bit busy for Sunday to organise any events. And you're going to need a rest. So that means Monday is a rest day.
Yes, correct.
And then that takes us on to something which is quite interesting. On Tuesday the 7th, you've got a guest speaker who's going to come and talk specifically to girls about girls in football.
Yeah, that one will be a good one, actually. We have Rebecca Darby coming along, who's a motivational speaker, and she'll be obviously targeting the younger girls about leadership skills and how they can perform on and off the field, as well, developing friendships, just a whole bunch of stuff. I've heard Rebecca speak before and she is excellent, so that's a really good one for people to attend. Even if you're not a player or even a parent, it's just really good to be able to come by and have a listen.
Excellent. So that's 5:30 on Tuesday the 7th. Wednesday the 8th, bring a friend to training.
Yes, so that one is for the girls that are registered as players. So they are able to bring their friends along to training, and it's free dress. They'll be able to wear whatever shirt that they want, so they won't have to wear their club training shirt just for that night. They can wear any other club shirt that they like, in the sense of Matildas or any other sporting team that they choose to wear. So I'll let them pick that one for free.
So we're opening it up to even non-football sports shirts, are we?
Yes, correct. Go the Dockers.
Yeah, that could be interesting. So there we are. And then on Thursday the 9th, you've got a come and train with our senior women. Open for ages 10 to 15 from 5 till 6. 5 till 6. Pretty much says it all on the tin, really, doesn't it?
That's right. A lot of the girls do train just before the senior women, and we do see them standing around watching. So this is a great opportunity for us to be able to give them a little insight as to what we do. It will be coached by the senior women. So, again, for whoever wants to come along to that, that'll be a fun hour of some development skills.
It's all good fun. And then Friday, something that I absolutely love doing is the walking football free open session, where normally walking football's open for ladies over 40, but you've opened it to anyone over 14. So get them early, eh?
Yes, we have, and that one has become probably one of our most popular ones. We have lots of our mums and grandmas coming along, so I'm actually really, really looking forward to that. So that will be held at the club on the Friday. Again, you just need sneakers, fun attitude, no need for running or walking, and a drink afterwards in the club.
Absolutely. So the clue is in the title, walking football. So any running? No. Leave your running at home on Friday. Just pure walking. And then Saturday the 11th, the highlight of the week, I suppose, is the high tea. Celebrating all the incredible women who make the football community thrive. That is a ticketed event, which you can get tickets, and all the links to get tickets are on our website, and a few tickets are sold. And this is, Mel's your brain child, I suppose, this one, isn't it? You're really pushing this one, so it should be a really good day.
Yeah, I mean, we just wanted to make sure that we catered for everybody for the week, for Female Football Week. We thought it was really important, especially being the day after was Mother's Day, being able to celebrate, like you said, all the women that are in our club, grandmas, all the supporters, players, everybody. So it's just a nice high tea with family and friends, a nice get-together, live entertainment. We've got a crown, a voucher to give away, raffle prizes, door prizes, you name it, we've got it. So please get your tickets. There's an early bird price at the moment for $55 a ticket. You can book a table for 10 as well. So yeah, really looking forward to that one.
It should be all good fun, and we'll give a mention to the you know, who's this. This has been supported by obviously Cafe Coast Restaurant, or Restaurant Cafe Coast, CB Hair, and Jim's Carpet Cleaning as well. So just special thanks to those guys for supporting these events. It's really kind of you. So Mel, if people are interested and want to know more details, or how they can go about booking up any of these sessions or registering an interest house, what would be the best way of doing it?
So on our Facebook page, you'll see a link, which is a Google form, and you can just register there, or you can email female football director, Mandurah City, fc.com.au, and that will come directly to me, and I will just put you on the list. And yeah, really looking forward to it being super successful.
Absolutely, and you don't have to do all the events. You can just come to one or two or three, or you can come to them all. It's entirely up to you. There's no obligation to, because you've got to come once, you've got to go to them all. So find the ones that really suit you, or maybe find the ones you've never done before and give it a go, and you'll be surprised, I think, with how much fun you're going to be having in these events.
Yep, correct.
So, yes. Away from Female Football Week, though, Mel, I'm going to throw this one at you because you weren't expecting this, but how are the various ladies teams and girls teams doing? It's early days in the season, but how's the season going so far?
Yeah, season's going great. We just started our juniors on Sunday. Everything went smoothly. We got 4 women's teams this year, and again, all doing really well. Injury list is growing, which I'm sure is what most clubs are like.
Yeah.
So just trying to get through that, trying to navigate our way through that, but we'll get there. Everything's running pretty smoothly. Very excited about the way that the club's moving forward. It's all excellent.
And we've still got spaces in some of the teams as well. If anyone's interested in playing,
we do.
You know, again, just drop you an email or drop us a DM on our socials, and Mel will get in touch with you and tell you when training is for the respective teams. So, hey Mel,
That's right.
I think this is going to be a great week ahead. You're going to be very busy. Have you booked a holiday for afterwards?
No, I have. In what? Hang on, what month are we even in? In October, I will be.
Yeah, good stuff. You probably deserve it after this week coming up. So, so that's Female Football Week starting on Friday, next Friday the 3rd. And come along and enjoy it. And Mel, thanks for your time.
This podcast is brought to you by our sponsors, Epoxy Shower Repairs. If you have a leaking shower, then please call the team at Epoxy Shower Repairs on 0421 659 528 or email them at epoxyshowerrepairs@gmail.com and they will certainly help you out. Epoxy Shower Repairs, fixing leaking showers without removing the tiles.
Iain, the Vice President's joined us for this section of the podcast. Iain's going to just give us a quick roundup of what's been going on around the club, and which I normally do at the end of the show, but let's get another voice doing it for a change. And so Iain, first of all, how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks Jim. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah. Just quite glad to be recording another one at least. It's been a while. So we've got some things you want to talk about. So I'm just going to say over to you, and I'll sit here and be quiet.
Absolutely, cheers. Thanks Jim. No, I appreciate it. No, look, it's just a bit of I suppose, an announcement, if you want, for the better phrase. We've been sort of having a bit of feedback around some of the cost of living pressures from our sort of supporter base. So one of the things I'm really sort of pleased to let everybody know about is effective immediately, really. So we did it this last Saturday just gone with our State League men's games at Gosnells, particularly the first team one. We're actually going to open the club now every Saturday. So obviously when we're at home, that's standard for us. We open the club up. But for the away games for the remainder of the season, all of the first team games will be live streamed at the club, full bar open. So obviously we welcome as many supporters or family, friends, just members of the club to come down, come and grab a drink, bring some friends, a bit of social time. Because we do appreciate for some, the trips up to your Joondalup, Sorrento, they're a real distance away and can be quite challenging. And obviously with pressures, of cost of living, we're trying to give people that sort of inclusive option to watch the game in an environment that obviously they know well and they understand, which is the club. That will be that's effective immediately. Obviously, some of these games will also overlap when our women's first team are at home on a Saturday, which they kick off at 5. So there will be times where the first team game will be streamed, and then the women will kick off straight after. So like 2 live games, 1 in person, 1 on telly. Look, we're just trying to be as helpful to the supporter base as we can, really.
Cool. So that's really good. Now, Iain, one thing that I was going to mention is we brought out this survey a couple of days ago, which, if anyone hasn't filled out the survey, it's all on our social media sites, and it literally takes 2-3 minutes of your time if you could do. One of the things that people have said on the survey is they'd like some more kid-friendly things to do. Now I'm thinking we could have the games on, like mum and or dad can come and watch the games. There's no stopping us from putting some mini Rugals out on the pitch so the kids can play, can they?
Absolutely. No, look, we looked at if we think back to our family fun day and the atmosphere and the number of people we had. We had it was a great day. Full stop. We got lots of positive feedback from sort of particularly some of the newer people to the club. They didn't realise to the extent how big the sort of the stadium can be and what we can do and I suppose the art of the possible. So. Yeah, it's absolutely something we can do. We'll take that feedback on board. to roll the goals across there or to carry a few across is nothing. So we would welcome people to come down. Mum, dad, bring the kids. Obviously, we've got a really good setup in partnership with Cafe Coast, so they provide some fantastic food on a Saturday. Fully stocked bar. We've got all the we've got shelter beers on tap. We've got the various cocktails and all sort of forms of drinks, both soft and alcoholic. So again, plenty of good bar options. Yeah. And we want to make it a really family community atmosphere throughout the season. But particularly on the Saturday and the Sunday, we want to get as many people down to experience it. So I think it's a great idea, Jim. Great feedback.
So if you're watching the game on the stream, we've got Mandra's biggest playground just there.
Absolutely.
So
it's across the road from us.
Bring a couple of footballs. We'll get the goals out, and then the kids can have a kick around.
Yeah,
and have a laugh, and then they'll come back up and want their Cokes to get their sugar boost to be ready again for the second.
And hopefully they'll sleep on Saturday for the parents then.
But there you are, parents, if that's not a good incentive. So we have got this survey out. If you could please just 2 or 3 minutes of your time. It is anonymous as well, so we don't know anyone that's.
It's really important as well because we want to know what our supporters and our members want. We don't want to be making decisions based on what we think. We want to be based on facts and feedback from our supporter base. So that's really important to us. We can understand what they need and what the requirements are. And suggestions, as I've said it before, yes, there's the survey, which is fantastic, and I'd encourage everybody to fill it out. But anytime, if you want to come and talk to any of the committee members, we're often here, Wednesday evenings, Thursday evenings, all day Saturday, often all day Sunday. So just reach out. If you're not sure, then ask at the bar. Is there anybody from the committee here? If you're not sure, and they'll sort of guide you to us, or give us one of us a call over, and we can just talk about suggestions or thoughts and ideas because we want to make it the best experience we can for everybody. We're welcome to ideas and opportunities.
Yeah. And if you're not, then you can always just drop us an email on those social media pages, and we'll get that message to the relevant person, and they'll either give you even a telephone call or something like that, which I know has happened in the past. So we're trying to make it your club. So you tell us what you want, and we'll be we'll try and accommodate it to the best we can to make this club even better than what it is. So. So all good there. So anything else happening around the club at the moment?
Yeah, look, we've got a couple of events coming up. We've got a high tea on Saturday the 11th. Now there is an early bird booking discount at the moment. So again, jump on our socials and get your tickets booked. It's going to be a fantastic day. There's already a bit of interest with it, which is great. And I've seen the events that we've done in previous seasons, and they're always of a really, really high standard. Our events team is top class, really, really good. And it's just another opportunity to come down to the club, enjoy yourself, relax. Maybe treat mum for Mother's Day as an opportunity. Us sort of fathers are often sort of looking around and going, what are we going to do?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Scrambling around for a dodgy present. So this is an ideal one.
And this is on a Saturday as well. So you've still got Sunday Mother's Day with your family as well. So and since we first announced it, we've been donated a great crown voucher as well as a raffle prize. So well worth coming just for that, I suppose. And,
absolutely.
I'll quite happily have a crown
voucher. Yeah, I'll take a crown voucher any day. Yeah.
Cool stuff. So that's the high tea. That's on the 11th of May, and again the tickets they're $55 a person. That's the early bird price until the 28th, which is Saturday, Sunday this week. So just click on the link on their socials to get your tickets, and away you go.
I think the other really good one that's recently sort of been happening as well is our YouTube channel. We've been getting match highlights. So Jim's enjoying himself with his access now to his footage of the games, and
don't tell my boss that's what I'm doing at work when I'm editing them out.
But don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't there. But no, look, it's a great little channel. Like I say, you get match highlights. It's across the board, so we're trying to spread the footage across lots of different teams. But it's just great to see the little highlight packages. You can sit there and yes, we know the first team men's get streamed, which is great. But it's good to be able to see a good cross section of the club. With all the various highlights, and that'll continue through the season, and it'll continue to grow in popularity, but equally in the number of teams that we can cover as well.
And then if anyone's listening and wants their game covered, if possible, then just obviously again drop us a mail. The camera's free. We'll we'll set the camera up so we can get that wide range, and it's not the same 5 or 6 teams. It'd be great to get some more junior games out on YouTube, and the kids love it. I know that we just did an under 15s game as our last video, and I know the kids absolutely loved it, because they love, who doesn't like seeing themselves on the telly, you know, and the kids love YouTube, don't they? You know,
oh yeah, they're all over it.
They're all over it. So there. Saturday, we've got 3 games happening on Saturday.
Yeah, it's the Cup on Saturday.
Yeah. Funny enough, against Subiaco, who we were here 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks, yeah.
These are cup games. Different changes, or slight changes to the normal times this week because of the cup, and there's not extra time. It's just straight to penalties.
No, it's extra time and penalties.
Oh, it's extra time, so that's why. So on Saturday we've got our under 18s kicking off at 10:30. The reserves at their usual time of 1 o'clock, and then our first team, they kick off at 3:30 in the afternoon. So little changes, but come on down from 10:30 and.
Some great games ahead.
Subiaco were a good team when they were here 2 weeks ago, and I'm sure we'll be certainly the first team will be out for some revenge as they. Well,
they've got a bit of momentum after the big win against Gosnells, and to be fair, their performances and the results haven't matched. The performances have been generally pretty strong. We've just not had really any luck with a couple of a couple of games, and I couldn't, if you looked at the results, you'd look at it one way, but if you actually watch the games, the performance doesn't reflect that. We've been, unfortunately, probably not the right phrase, but we've not got out of the game what we really truly deserved, and that's football. That's frustrating, but equally the under 18s, they're joint top of the league. Or just second on goal difference to Sorrento. So they're going really, really strong. So Tony, Alan, and Gary are really getting them playing some really nice football. And to credit to the boys that are on the field and the coaching team, it's a good place to watch some under 18s football. We're looking to continue their momentum, and obviously they've got coming up. The 2 teams that are up there in the 18s in terms of the league position, we're playing in the next couple of weeks. So Joondalup and Sorrento. So a couple of challenging games for the 18s, but I'm sure they're up to the task.
And just talking about winning teams, last Sunday with the juniors, the MPLs, they had some real cracking results and cracking wins there. So that's good to see that the juniors. I think a lot of juniors had good wins this week, which is nice to see. So
and look, and you know what, I was here for the ladies, the women's game on Saturday, and what a game of football that was. It was snatched at the end by UWA.
Well, this game's on YouTube, so you can see. I went, and when I was doing the highlights, I contacted the coach whilst doing the highlights, going, how did you not score?
With the level of football and the standard, again, the coaching team there have got probably a really strong pre-season with the women, and you can see it. Some of the football they were playing, it was a joy to watch. To be honest with you, it was really, really good. So again, very encouraging, very positive. I think the women are 3rd in the table now. So again, we've got the team. I think it's Hammersley next Saturday. And obviously they won the league last year, so that'll be a test. We want to see, I suppose, match ourselves with where we're at against that. But again, some really good football being played by the women. It was a joy to watch.
And away from the club, we got this promotion code for with the Socceroos playing Palestine on the 11th of June. There is a promotional code that if you do want to go and watch that game at HBF Park, which is where Perth Glory play. There is a slight discount on their tickets. So again, that's all on their socials. If it's not very often the Socceroos come here, but they're here on the 11th of June against Palestine. So go and get your tickets and watch some international football as well, which is always good to see. And the more people we get going to these games, the more times they'll come to us. So that's what we've got to support the Socceroos as well, and it should be a good day. Iain, I've just been looking as well at the pitch. And some of the banner work that's going outside, we've got some great local sponsors as well that have put their banners up, and it's beginning to look like a football, like I would call a proper old school football ground.
Absolutely.
Now, isn't it? So,
we've got the ones from last year, so we've still got our previous sponsors with Dodds and Poolmart and Maximum Fencing, but then we've got some new ones. We've got Manda Tile and Stone, we've got Lewis Holloway, we've got Mavericks Logistics. And then just very recently we've got Plus Fitness in Erskine, and a whole heap of other local sponsors. We still have some pitch side opportunities. So again, via our socials or giving the club a call, please reach out. These banners are very effective. When we were talking to Pool not only the other week, and obviously they've become the stadium sponsor as well, but they've seen a 50% increase in customer numbers in line with the stadium deal. So a massive, a massive upturn. They were sort of talking some significant marketing money they'd have to spend to get that in a normal world. So to get that via some stadium sponsorship and some pitch side banners, it's just it's got to be a win-win, and certainly Pillmont are seeing the benefit of that. So it's starting to look like a proper stadium, like you said, but still opportunities if anybody would be interested locally.
And where the banners go up, they also get the TV coverage from when the games are streamed, and those games are streamed live on the internet and are stored on the internet. So there's worldwide coverage of these banners as well.
Yeah, absolutely. It goes across the whole of WA. It's over east, so. There is a majority of them at our local business, which is great. But that WA exposure, is probably critical. That's really important, because a lot of people will watch all of the games. You talk to a lot of clubs, and they'll go and watch all the streamer games because they want to get the insight into the oppositions, for the future oppositions. And likewise, they'll be looking at this, and they might just see a local business that they go, oh, I need that from either a club or a personal perspective. So a great opportunity to get your business brand out there and gain some momentum from it.
Lovely. Well, I think that's pretty much wraps up everything that's gone around the club in the last couple of weeks, really, and I think everyone should now be up to date. And thank you for your time, and let's hope for a good cup run.
Yes, that's it. We love a good cup run, and hopefully, three wins on Saturday and a nice home draw on the 11th of May would be lovely. That'd be really good.
Nice bit against one of the big boys.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Cheers, Ian.
Cheers, Jim. Thank you.
Cheers.
Take care.